Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of FoolCraft, and in this one we are going to go on an adventure. Aha, you see something behind me over my shoulder. I got a little bit of a story to tell you about this place. You see, my very first episode of FoolCraft, I came over here, I found this roguelike dungeon, I started recording, we went down inside of it, and my plan was to take on this roguelike dungeon in our very first episode. That would have been a terrible idea because I barely had any armor and I barely had any weapons as well. Now we're a bit more geared up to do something like this. But there was a bit of a problem, you see. I was recording my first episode, I was about halfway through it, and this thing just crashed my entire game, and I think it crashed the server as well. And basically there was a bug with roguelike dungeons that then got fixed, and I think it's now safe to go in here, but if I remember correctly, there will be no interesting loot to grab from this in terms of chests, but there are in fact mob spawners down there, and of course we want more of those so we can make loads of interesting farms with them, and I've already picked up a few blaze spawners in here as well. But before we jump in there, I want to head back to the base. There's a few things I want to show you and do over there because we have been exploring, and I was trying to find a different roguelike dungeon. And anyway, when I was exploring, I got loads and loads of Hermitrons. Still haven't got a mythic. Can you believe it? We're on episode 9 and I don't have a mythic. And I've cranked open tons and tons of those. In fact, if we go in here, since I've kind of kept every single Hermitron case, you can see how many of these have opened up. This is actually the second set of Hermitrons called Beta, and the first one are called Alpha. So there are two different types. But anyway, we're here to check something else out, actually. That is the weapon case things, whatever they're called. We got loads of them. I mean, that is a crazy amount, right? And we should crank some of these open, I think, because I actually got one the other day when I was exploring, and the ring was the best ring ever. It was Haste 2. I mean, that's just awesome. That helps us mine things a little bit quicker. But what I'm going to do is hold down right click. There's going to be an insane amount of noise. We're going to see loads of rings whizzing around. And do you know what I think I should do? I should open up a ring shop. Resistance 2! Yes! That is excellent. So we're upgrading our Resistance 1 to number 2. Well, that is perfect timing, considering that we're going into a dungeon. Now, we've got a Strength 1 here, but I can only ever have 2 rings. Oh, no, I can have... Oh, but it doesn't give me an effect, right? Yeah, so... I doubt I'm going to go... Haste 2, Strength 2, Resistance 2. Peeps, I think that is the best ring ever. Hang on a second, are you kidding me? That is so OP. Wow. And we got one that gives us Jump Boost 2 and Speed 2. Oh my goodness me. I'm not sure if I should open more of these or not. Hey, we've got 2 of those Jordan ones. I think I should be opening up a ring shop in town. Look at that. That's insane. That with the cloud as well. Did the speed stack? Because the cloud gives me more speed. Let's remove that from our hotbar. Now I'm going slower. Doesn't feel like I've got speed too, you know what I mean? Let's try that again. It doesn't seem to be working. Or maybe I'm too used to having this thing and moving around faster. Oh my goodness me, that was cool. I think it would be fun to sell these, like, on their own, but also to sell the rings in a shop. There's so much stuff we could sell at the moment. Anyway, let's go back there and let's check out this lot as well. I'm going to open 10 of these as well. We're going to chuck them in here and just crank them all open at once. And that makes a load of noise, and it looks seriously cool as well. This is so much fun. Right, so I think our sword, our other one, because this is beheading, had like 11 attack damage, so we're looking for something with better than that. We've got some 9s and 11s, another 11. Not so good. Yeah, they're all 9s and 11s. I feel like my field of view has changed here. I think the speed 2 has finally kicked in. That's cool. Anyway, we're going to crank open a couple of chance cubes because I found them over here in the Wastelands, which, by the way, has been expanded again. We're always going to be chipping away at that. And actually what I'd like to do is get rid of all of this greenery and water at the moment. So we're going to do that in today's episode as well as going on an adventure. But the first one right here, I hope this isn't near your base because you have 400 ticks before stuff goes by Kappa. That is extremely worrying because you can get a nuke, of course. This is near my base. This is near a lot of stuff that I have. Is this just a troll? 400 ticks. What is that? 20 seconds? April Fools! Oh my goodness me! If you're wondering, I am recording on April the 1st. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, they totally got me. I thought the nuke was going to happen. Right, so let's do another one on April Fools. This is the worst day to be opening chance cubes, I reckon. And, okay, that's kind of crazy looking. Should we do it? I think we've got to do it. I've never seen this before. Okay. Wish me the best of luck, people. This could be disastrous again. Whew, I'm sweating a little bit here. Here we go. Any second now. What is it? I want it before everything blows up. It is, hello, an enchantment table. Right, and we got another Thor of these to open. So quickly now, let's get through them one by one. Darkness, that usually means mobs spawn near you, like creepers. Except there were no mobs. Okay, let's do the next one. This is a lot of fun, I gotta say. I love cranking these open when we're exploring. Little bit alarmed that we're opening so many of them right next to our base. I hear something sort of groaning. Not sure what that was. Oh, do you hear a ghast? I hear a ghast. There's a boat that says come sail away. Dude, why do I hear a ghast? Oh! Oh! Oh, don't be an invisible ghast. No, 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 no. Okay. You're up here, so... Yes, we killed it and we couldn't even see it. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, wow, an invisible ghast. That is just cruel, and it is dropping things all over the place. And destroying my wastelands, which, to be fair, is kind of a wreck already. I'm not sure if I was supposed to get in that boat, but it's been destroyed. Okay, and last of all, we get some diamonds. That was a lot of fun, I gotta say. But anyway, we're going to go and head over to the roguelike dungeon, which is in this direction, and we go past False's base somewhere around here. And I just wanted to figure out, does it actually border with mine? I believe hers is just over there somewhere. So, welcome to False's base. I actually explored this on one of the first days playing on the server, and I thought it was a really cool biome. It was one of the ones I was thinking about, but I'm really glad that I found the wastelands. Just so you know where False is, she's over the way. There's like this buffer zone between our two areas, so in a way False is our neighbour, which is really, really cool. It's nice to have a neighbour. And I was watching her stream, so everything I'm showing you here isn't spoilers, okay? She's already shown it. And she couldn't get to my waypoint, and you can see that she's got one here. So if you're playing the game and using the waypoints as well, what you got to do is come over here and right-click on the waystones, and then you've activated it, and then you'll see it in your list. So this isn't a universal list that everyone sees. It's for the places that you've gone to and clicked on the waystone. So one of those that I've set up is at the end portal, but people have got to travel there first to activate it, you know, so it's kind of convenient, but you still got to make the trip there the first time. Now, False has gone for the chickens route, which means I think she's got lava chickens. Some of these zombie pigmen, do they drop gold? And she got diamond chickens as well, and fluid cows. So False is just going to be powering into the tech tree. And I get lots of comments about this. I'm actually going to try and avoid these ones for a little while. I want to do stuff with machines a little bit more at the moment. And anyway, I want to show you the interior of her base as well. And the entrance is somewhere around here. Is it this tree? No, it's next to a tree. Aha! It is next to the cow skull, which is kind of grim. You hold down shift and check this out. This is absolutely gorgeous. I was so impressed when I saw it on the stream. The colour palette here is genius. I mean, everything just matches the next one along, you know. And that is really impressive stuff, I gotta say. What are these over? Oh, they're the lava chickens. Hello. They look seriously cool. And yeah, I think False is using these to produce lava to power her base, which is an awesome way to go about doing it. And what's this one right here? Oh, it's just an experience obelisk. Right, anyway. So I've been making some preparations, and I believe we are now ready to enter this roguelike dungeon. I have upgraded my sword a little bit, given it some more quartz. I've also made some obsidian chest transporters, which can do what the diamonds do, and since I have tons of obsidian and not a lot of diamonds, I've created a loot bag full of those, which is really cool. So we're hoping to get a lot of spawners here, and we're going to put those to use later on in the series. And by the way, I've also got this ender pouch, which is linked to my storage, which has been chunk loaded, so we can send anything we get here back. And do you know what the first thing just popped into my head? I could use vein miner in here, and that might be disastrous, or it might be really kind of useful, because if it vein mines away the floor, then the mobs are going to fall down there, and with exception to skeletons, I'll be kind of free to roam around a little bit. Do you know what? As prepared as I've been, I haven't brought any torches with me. What a derp, what a derp. Let's go get some torches. Alright then, let's do this. Let's find out what it's going to be like. We're going to go for, bam, vein miner. This one right here, first of all. I was going to say, is that a creeper spawner? Right, let's find out. One hit kill! My goodness me, this is going to be easy, man. I tell you, it's going to be easy. So, that's a spawner, a spider spawner. We'll nab that. That was easy. So we can add that to our farm and get spiders in there now as well. I don't think I got a soul vial for spiders yet, so we haven't been farming string. And you know what? This looks very vanilla to me, but the chance of getting a good book and getting some iron and gold, ain't got a problem with that. More so the gold, although we do have a lot of ores for those things. And this is what the guys were telling me, I think, is that the loot chests are going to be broken, so they're not going to be very good in terms of getting some good gear and stuff. I need to put that thing in the loot bag, don't I, so I can mine this. There we go. Now the effects should go away. Mining fatigue 4, jeez. That's why we couldn't mine it. Okay. Now the last time I came here, there was an... Oh! One of you! Yes! By the way, if you watched one of the previous episodes, we found one of these fellas, and when I went back, he had despawned. Oh, and I've collected an imp. Do you know what? I don't know if you've seen these guys, but you find them all over the place in the Nether. We'll save you for another day. Oh, no! I can't... Okay, we'll pick up the imp. Oh, I need another one of these. Well, I've made a waystone, okay, for this place. So if we leave using a waystone... where did it go? Then hopefully this guy won't despawn because he's in unloaded chunks, right? And then we can use this thing to get back over there again. If you're wondering what was going on there... I was simply getting some XP by mining to make a few of these cursed lassos. We're not actually farming the drop of evils. You get those from wither skeletons. So it must have been my trip to the Nether that got me that. But anyway, if we head down here, hopefully the guy is still in the area. He would have been down one of these Oh no, I think he was down here and I think he's despawned. Well, hopefully we'll find another one of those as we travel around here. And this is the first floor of the dungeon, by the way, so it's going to be very easy. In fact, I'm going to rush this and just pick up the spawners. We're going to get more interesting spawners from the lower levels. And is there anything inside of this? Should I break it? There's 2 sets of spawners and a chest as well. Let's crank open this chest together. Yeah, it looks like it's more vanilla loot. These guys are a little bit tougher, was what I was about to say. But no, they're one-hit kill as well. I just realised it's because we got strength 2 and we've upgraded our sword. Oh, hello little fella. We are now on the 2nd floor of the dungeon. It's also sandstone. It should now get a little bit harder, but I think it's when we get down to the dungeons at the very bottom that we're going to get some really cool spawners. So I haven't picked up any more yet, as they're mostly just the vanilla ones. I'm hoping to get a creeper spawner. That would be absolutely awesome. But it might take me a while to do all of this. It also looked like someone else had been in the dungeon before, but that was just up the top. So I'm slightly worried they might have rushed the bottom area and beat me to this already. I would like for us to conduct a experiment together. Ooh, the body part's going to push you about a little bit. Right, so there's some good stuff in this chest, including that diamond. But if we break it with this pick, I've got a feeling everything goes back. And now you're in the way. And that thing is incredibly slow to mine. And this thing has become leveled up. Right, let's mine this chest. So unfortunately, this takes a long time to mine, doesn't it? Right, and all of the contents didn't go back to where this is linked to, which is my storage. However, if it was an axe that was linked to it, it would break faster and it might all go back there, which might just be a better way of collecting all of the items. I mean, some of it's junk, but if you can send it all back to your storage, it's not a bad thing, is it? Aha! This is the way down to the next level, which appears to be made out of sandstone. There's also a pit over here, which may go even further down. Well, yeah, it does. It goes all the way down to this level. But I want to go through the levels one by one, you know. I don't want to rush all the way to the nether one at the bottom. Okay, that's clearly a spider spawner. Let's try something here. Oh, nice. You can vein mine cobwebs. Well, of course you can, but wanted to give that a shot. Oh, there's another spawner down. It's a creeper spawner. Yes, it's what we came here for. Okay, I need the thing on my hotbar. Hello. And I need you guys not to blow up near it. You can blow up next to that one. Jeez, don't do that, though. There we go. Right, let's rush in there. Luckily, we're very, very fast. Bam! We got ourselves a creeper spawner. Now, usually... Oh, I've been poisoned. These rooms are a trap, is my experience of the roguelike dungeons. So, let's break all of this gravel. In fact, there's probably some... Oh, right, I'm carrying the thing. Okay, I'm going to chuck it in here. Let's break the gravel, and that might actually activate the trap. But usually there's some good loot in those chests, but... Okay, there's a lot of TNT. Quick! Aha! I used vein mine again. That was quite smart, actually. And I imagine it's actually the chests that set them off. And the loot doesn't appear to be anything special. Alright, this area was a little bit rough. I imagine I look like a hedgehog. I have no arrows in me. Maybe that's a perk of the obsidian armor. Hello, there's another one of these. That guy's a stray. And check this out. 2 skeleton spawners over here, and I nabbed another one a moment ago. I've got a feeling there might be another one in this area as well. Look who it is. Also, I've still got this thing on me. We need to get rid of it. Oh no, I just put the... Okay, we've still got another one though. Right, that could have been disastrous. Oh, okay, we've got to get the health down to 5 hearts. I'm sort of being cornered here, which ain't very good. Right, we can look at his health at the top. Oh, I'm going to swing my sword like this so we don't do that much damage, because I could really easily kill him now. Okay, he's down to 3 hearts. Excellent, that means we can put him in here. Sweet, we're going to have ourselves a pet golem. That is so very, very cool. Hi. Oh, by the way, I found the next level. I'm just finishing exploring this area. So this is what the next area is going to look like. I think it's kind of end-themed. It looks pretty end-themed to me. So here it is, the next floor. I'm going to call this the end floor. And I've realised as I've been going around here, there are so many resources for us to grab in this place. That looks like a bit of the nether region from down below. And on this level, I'm going to blitz through placing down torches again. But I believe we should be able to find some enderman spawners. And what is this little corridor? And later on when we get to the nether region, hopefully some blaze spawners as well. In fact, I found my way straight down to the next level if I go down there, so that's cool. But we've done a lot of this exploring now, so I want to show you my next trick. Okay, we're going to go back up to the floor above, as I'm going to do what I'm doing up there on this floor as well. Wow, that is a big jump. That was our jump boost, wasn't it? We need to do that. Well, I can fly. What am I doing? I can fly, trying to jump up and down here. You know, you move very fast. It makes getting around a little bit awkward sometimes, as you can see. Anyway, on this floor, my next trick is to go around and do this. Because that, in my eyes, is free resources for building. If ever I want to build an orange room, just using the vein miner, we got loads of it. And we'll get to expose some ores as well. So I think this is going to be great for mining, for getting XP. And basically I'm going to go around and rip out a lot of this floor so we can get ourselves the orange sandstone. But then we'll do that on the next floor as well. And all of this is going back into my storage system. So if ever I want to do a build with it, I've got access to all of these blocks now, which is really cool. I just realised that we should probably make a magnet about now. And in order to make that, we're going to need some draconian ingots, which you get from the dust. It just so happens that we are farming the dust. Now, the type of magnet that you can make for automatically picking up items is this one right here, the item Dislocator. I'm not sure if when I used this before I made an advanced one, but it requires this stuff right here, which you can only get from farming through the chickens, as far as I can tell. So I've been asking Doc about that already. But yeah, in here we've got, look, 1.2 draconium dust. So now we can make ourselves a magnet. I think we've got to right click on it to turn it on, and then any items that are thrown on the ground will be zapped back into our inventory. As you can see from the absolute mess that I've left behind here, I've been going ham and gathering an insane amount of resources. I especially like this floor because it's all kind of linked together. So you can do that, then you can do that. And why have I not picked up that spawner yet? Let's go grab that. I made a load of these as well. Really been like blasting through this, and that, what was it called again? The magnet, yeah, that thing's been extremely helpful. Now, we're going to go into this one the crazy way, I think, and start off by vein mining this. Except I've got to put the spawner into my bag again. I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, now we're going to get loads of nether brick as well. There it all goes, all the way down, and there's tons of zombies down there waiting for me as well. This is going to be crazy. There is actually a lot of zombies down here. Maybe too many. And they're a lot stronger, so I'm very glad that I can fly. There's a way to deal with these suckers, and it's called lava. Come on, walk into it. That's right, you silly zombies. That's right, get wrecked. They're also swimming up the lava as well. Oh, that is making a lot of noise. So here's a little update on the situation. I'm kind of on like one of my last few runs now. I'm exploring the last part of the dungeon. There's a couple of interesting looking rooms. And I think I'm going to come back through here with tons and tons of those obsidian chest transporters. And what is that sound? Is my inventory full? Yep, that means we just got to do this, and then it will stop making a noise as it's trying to put things in there. So yeah, basically going to be the last run. I'm going to come through here, pick up all of these spawners, and I think we're going to have to open a spawner shop after this. I've been thinking about making one called xisumavoid, but I do believe there are some blaze spawners in here as well, and something about that obsidian there in the middle is asking me to break it. Now, I'm not getting knocked back, by the way, because I've got my obsidian armor. I've also got some lava armor. Damn it, and then that one, right at like 99%, had to shoot me back. I think there's something up there in the middle. I think it's a blaze spawner. And yeah, there's been a couple of interesting rooms here towards the end. This room with all the lava on the sides, and then the lava pit there as well. So the other armor that I have on is these lava ones, which we get from our mob farm, although these don't last as long. But you can see the fire protection is good. I also emit a little bit of light as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, there it is. There's a blaze spawner in here as well. Yeah, look at that. A whole bag of them. A whole bag of them. We're probably not going to end up filling all of those up. But let's have a look at how many of these we got so far. Wow. That is a lot of spawners right there. And of course it tells you the type as well. That is really cool. Our sword has also got a lot of levels. It had 3 modifiers. I just put some quartz on it. And let's take it up another level, and then I think I'm going to put another beheading on it. So now it's a beheading 8, and it does 20 attack damage. So this is the last room now of the dungeon, and I've just been taking out the spawners that were hidden up the top. It's actually been one of the hardest ones to get through, so it's kind of fitting that it's the last one we get to. And there is loads of obsidian here that is connected. If I'd have taken that cloud out of my inventory, this would have been a little bit quicker, but away it all goes. Oh, it's not all quite connected. I sometimes wondered, would it be worth just bringing some obsidian over here, connecting these things together, just to make it so that it vein mines the whole thing? Now, I'm hoping the loot in these last chests will be a little bit better. They kind of look the same. Those enchanted books might be good, though. Power 4, that's alright, although enchantments in this game, the vanilla stuff, probably not too much use to us. I've just realised that, in a way, this area is all connected by obsidian. Because we could turn the lava into obsidian, and this means we can get a ridiculous amount of this material using vein miner. This is ever so cool. You've got to think about the game in such a different way all of the time. And there it all goes. And there's no more lava underneath it. What an extraordinary amount of loot we've got on today. Tons upon tons of spawners. That is quite something. Well worth the time. That's going to be good for us in the long run. And check this out as well. We now have loads of these other materials in here ready for building, which is something I've got to remember when I next do a building project. Now, what I want to do at this point is work on the wasteland some more. And over here in this direction, there is something that has caught my interest. This giant temple. Now, I had a look around it. There was some spawners in there and actually picked that up a while ago. But you know what I want to do, right? I've spent this episode mostly vein mining. And we're going to do it again, although this thing is surrounded by, let's float in the air, surrounded by stairs, so we're going to zap it away. Oh, that is so good. That's like instant mining in vanilla, right? It's always a pleasure to see that happen. So if ever we need sandstone stairs, that ain't going to be a problem. And now, let's see the rest of it disappear before our eyes. There it all goes. A crazy amount of sandstone. I believe the thing has been fully explored. There might be something else inside of it as well. And notice how this thing gets a little bit slower the further away you get. And then, of course, after a while it stops. No, there's probably nothing else to explore here, so I picked out all the spawners we could have got. And there goes the last of it. Bye-bye temple. There's another one over there to do as well, and that one's been raided, so nothing of interest left behind. So I've spent some time cleaning up the wastelands in front of our base. I think I said at the beginning of this episode I wanted to remove the palm trees and the water, and all of that's been done. This place is looking cracking at the moment, and it's a lot of fun to do. It's really good. I've had a few comments and questions from people asking, why don't I use the same thing that sucks up the lava in the nether to remove the sand and sandstone? The truth is, I really like going out there with my tools and just mining it all away. It kind of reminds me of when I did it in Season 2. It's just a lot quicker. But anyway, we've got a gift. We've got a gift over here from Doc M. He came over, used some of the stuff from my base, which is absolutely fine. Any of the hermits are welcome to come over here and use things. And they left us a little gift, and it's a very nice gift actually. I decided I didn't want to pursue chickens, but I think maybe we will to begin with, because he's left me some lava eggs which will be laid by lava chickens, and he's got 10, 10, 10 ones, which are the best ones you can get in the game, and there's 5 of them right there. So what we could do, and I actually made the wrong thing now that I think about it, Aha, we need to make one of those, an egg nest. And it just so happens, I think we get wheat from loot bags, or maybe some of the mobs drop them, as we've got 1.1k right there, which is really cool. So if I make this thing, because I crafted a load of hay bales, what we've got to do is put an egg on this, and then slowly it will develop into a chicken. So let's do one of those together right now. You don't throw them on the ground. I don't think it even works like that. You put it into one of these. You can actually stand on it to make it grow faster, but then the chicken it produces will lay lather eggs, right? If we click on U to see the uses, we can put this into a fluid tank and it will create lava. So over here what I've set up is a nesting pen. When that chicken hatches and grows into an adult, we can put him in there. He's going to produce lather eggs, and I'm hoping this thing will be able to pick it up from this, which has an inventory. So it will pull in on that side and it will push down to the tank below, and then we can use some of that as well as relying on this drum, which is getting close to being empty again. So that will help us a little bit and keep the base running, and that's slightly worrying. I've accidentally left that on, which means it's been using ender pearls this whole time. So let's check on our ender pearls. 5.3k. We got no problems there at all, have we? No problems at all. I'll tell you what, people, that is going to be it from me this episode. So if you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like on the video. Thank you as always for your wonderful support, and I'll see you soon with another episode of FoolCraft. Ciao for now. Bye bye. I'm bobbing up and down. I knew something looked weird. I'm bobbing up and down. Oh, that's so cool.